Hello guys and welcome back to the Empress Show. My good name is Julie, or if you like you can call me Jules. Karibuni sana. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe, like, share and comment. We love comments, yeah? And you guys keep me motivated with your comments. You are amazing. Thank you so much. And today we come to you with an amazing story. This is Women Founders segment, guys. We said this is I can and I will attitude, where women stand up and say, you know what, enough is enough. I'm not staying back anymore. I am going to step up and be my best. I am going to readjust my crown. That is what we say here at Women Founders. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your love. I really appreciate your comments. I appreciate you coming back all the time. I don't take it for granted, guys. So thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, that is one slogan that I always say. What are you waiting for? Please make sure that you subscribe. And today I have an amazing guest. As you can see, we are in Westlands, guys. Hey, mimi niko mahali na feel tu kama millionaire. So anyway, I'm in Westlands today at Bandari Plaza, and I'm having an amazing guest. She will tell us her name. She will tell us what she does and how it all started. This is the local. We are going to find out what the logo is. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much, Julie.
Asante for having me here. This is a beautiful shop.
Thank you so much. For even taking your time to come and visit the local, we are honored to have you.
Thank you.
So my name is Emily Kemathi. I am the founder at the local. So the local is a men's suits company that we specifically deal with men clothing. We have men blazers, we have men suits, but our flagship product is the suits. So that is why our name is the local men suits. Yes.
Before we go there,
yes,
tell us, who is Emily? Emily and ametoka wapi? Who is Emily, to be specific?
Wow. Honestly speaking, my story is long. If I start telling you where Emily came from, it will take another story. But let me just make it fun for you.
Go ahead.
So Emily is born from Meru. I'm from Meru County. I grew up knowing less about businesses. I grew up just knowing you just go to school, score well. Actually, I was one of the top students, so score well in our village. Yeah, that was I mean, top student in our village.
It is fine. It is what it is.
So by the time I was going to campus, I knew I needed to do something that is related to business, simply because one thing that motivated me is my mom. So my mom used to come with some earrings, some nice accessories from Nairobi when she came to visit our dad. So she used to sell them to the villagers. So I would see, she's selling and making money. So when I went to campus, I knew I wanted to do business. So I did accounting. Okay. So yeah, that's it.
Yani accounting and entrepreneurship. Kumbe accountants can be entrepreneurs.
I wouldn't really say so, because when I was doing accounting, I wanted to do job in a business industry, like do the accounts for businesses. My mind was not open up like the way I told you to do more business. So I wanted to be an accountant for businesses. So actually my first job was an auditor before I ventured into the local men business. Yes.
And why men? I mean, why did you think about ladies? Why men?
Can I tell you, to be honest?
Yes.
I thought of ladies. My first business idea ever was to start with ladies handbags. I shared with a friend that I will be doing, that is now in my workplace, that I will be doing handbags for ladies. I was working for a bank then, so ladies were carrying very nice handbags. Unfortunately, before I could get into business, my friend had already seen this as a niche, so she went for it. And I'm so glad actually she went for it, because my mind opened up to another sector. So I thought of ladies blazers, and that is the first item that I started with. So I started with 3 unique ladies blazers. Simply because, again, I was working in a bank, and people at the bank, they used to dress so nicely. So I thought I can sell to these ladies these blazers. So I can take you a little back as why did I even think of handbags? Remember, my mentality was not to do business.
Yeah.
So as I was doing my CPA classes, my boyfriend Ted sent me an article. He's an author, he likes reading, so he used to push me to read. So he sent me an article and insisted I read that article. So one morning I was heading to class. My classes were starting at around 6:15 in the morning AM. So I opened the article. So to my surprise, the article defined assets. Remember, I am an accountant, I'm doing CPA.
Yeah.
So I know assets are physical things.
Yes.
I know liabilities are like loans and something that is you're spending money on.
Yeah.
But something that you buy and have it, like your phone, like my outfit. So I know these were assets. So the article explained the cash flow. So it highlighted that assets are something that brings you income. To my surprise, I had moved in my house and I had taken a loan to furnish my house. So I'm like, so the couch that I had bought, the TV that I had bought, the cookers and everything, these are not assets.
Yeah.
I knew they were assets. That's what I had learned in school. These are assets, something that you can sell to make money. But now the article says asset is something that you can use it to generate more money. So that is when I said, because I had taken a loan of 120,000 to just furnish the house.
Oh my God.
Back then, so I said this 120,000 that I had taken, I will have to recover it. So I'll invest in assets that will bring me money to recover it and probably to make some profit out of it. So that is how the idea of handbags came into existence.
And when was that?
That was in 2014.
Oh my God.
Yes, 2014 is when the idea came up. Then I actualized the idea in 2015 because I had taken 1 year to pay the loan.
Okay.
So it took 1 year. So in 2015, that is when I bought the 3 blazers.
Okay.
So the 3 blazers, my monthly amount that was used to pay the loan was 10,000. So I was deducted 10,000 every month. So I said the month that I will finalize on paying this loan, I will use the 10,000 to buy something that will bring me back the 120,000 that I had used.
Wow.
So I went with the 10,000, bought 3 blazers. One blazer was 3,500. So that I can sell them at 4,500. Now, when I went to sell to ladies, that is when I knew I am not meant for this. I cannot do this. Because I went with a blazer and I gave it to one of my colleagues. She used to dress so nicely. I used to admire. So I told her, I have these blazers that I'm selling. She was like, you don't have the green, this shade of green, not this green. I showed her another color. This color, no. Wow, I did not sell that day. I went to another lady who said the same thing. I would like blazers, but right now I'm looking for this color. So I didn't have this color. Remember, I had bought 3 of them. So I have to sell what I have, not what you're looking for. So my mentality was, you sell what you think is good. My mind was not opened up to know that you need to look at what client wants. So in the process of trying to sell the 3 blazers, a colleague who was a male passed by and asked me, do you have men's shirts?
Wow.
And I was like, I did not have. But I knew, remember I had a boyfriend.
Yes.
So I knew where I used to buy gift from.
Yeah.
So I went into that shop, I asked him, because I know they are asking about color. So what color would you want? He said, I would want a blue and a white shirt. That is okay. I went and bought, the 2 shirts. So I was confused. Which shade should I buy? Should I buy this shade, this shade? Then I thought of the shades I see my colleagues with. Then I went and bought that light blue. And he was like, oh, I like these ones. Would you bring me some trousers? I brought him some trousers. Another colleague passed by. Do you have men blazers? That's how I turned to men. The 3 blazers. Fortunately, one of my colleagues took one. The other 2 I gave out to my auntie. I never saw them.
So the ladies' blazers?
Yes, the ladies' blazer. The gents, I bought shirt and I bought them the same day and I sold them the same day. I brought trousers for the same person and I sold them the same day. Remember these blazers, I stayed them for a while. They were not moving.
Yeah.
So ladies, we buy, it's just that we buy what we really want. Men are, as long as you give them something quality, they will not mind about colors. I think that's why I settled with men.
So can you describe ladies as being complicated while men are just easy to sell to? Or how would you take that?
I am one of the ladies
Yeah.
and I am complicated when it comes to shopping. Trust me, Julie, by the time I'm settling for this dress, I had shopped around, I had put it once, I'm like, I don't like the way it's fitting me. We are just ladies.
Ladies.
Yeah, let me just say, we're just
Cool.
ladies.
That's cool.
But for guys, they just like something quality.
Something quality.
Something quality. As long as you can give them. And now to my advantage, I would bring, remember bankers, they don't have time to shop. They go to work from Monday to Saturday. So if you bring them to their location, and it's something quality, these people, and they are so royal. They will stay, they will ask every month. In fact, there are some people who are asking every month. They want a trouser, a shirt, and a tie.
Wow.
Every month. That I was sure that this is my client every month. And that is now they refer me to their friends, to their families. Yeah.
And so that is how the local started.
That is how it started, as Mimi Men's. So by the time we were coming up with a name, I had a friend again who was in the marketing department. So we tried to come up with a name. We came up with a name. So now during the business operations, I realized I cannot be all-rounded. So I had to identify a partner. So the partner had a website that is the logo. So the logo was in existence, and products were moving through this website. So I was selling through other social medias. Then we are like, how about we partner? We have the suits on the website. Now we had the suit in the website. They have they are watermarked Mimi Men's. So Mimi Men's and the logo. So it was not clear to the client who they are buying from. So that's why we rebranded to the logo.
The local
Yes.
So let's go back a little bit. When you started men's clothes, how much exactly did you start with?
I bought 2 shirts. I think the shirt that was 1,500. So that's 3,000.
So you basically started with 3,000.
With 3,000, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And you made a profit of?
Per shirt was I made a profit of 700.
Per shirt.
So it's actually like I used 1,500 for a shirt. I got 700. So I used 3K for the 3 shirts. I got 1,400 for the 2 shirts. Yes.
Wow. And the journey has been a beautiful journey.
Wow.
How has been the journey so far?
Wow. So when I was doing before now rebranding and partnering, it was not a serious business back then. It was just, if I make sale, well then good. If I don't, I have other things that are giving me money. But now during the COVID season, that is when now the business blossomed. I can actually not explain how people were buying clothes and they were working from home. So people went online. So I think they were going for meetings and all that, so they needed to dress up well. We were seeing some viral videos, some are on
tracksuit and an official.
An official
Yes.
So those were the people who were buying from us. Wow. So that is when the business picked up. So I used to make sales, and the website really brought trust, and that is why our slogan is trusted right where you are. Because we were trusted back then. When you could just order, you don't know these people, you cannot even go to their shop, and we would deliver. In fact, we deliver even up to date. We deliver to your place, up to even 2 sizes. You're not sure of your size. So we will bring you 2 sizes. Fit, pick your favorite. So that's how now the business became serious with the business. One, because of the partner. who brought in other, who brought in strength that really lifted the business. Yes, yes.
And what are some of the challenges that maybe you might have faced in between since you started?
One of any business will tell you finances. So you need finances to restock. Possibly, like setting up a shop, you need to invest upfront.
Yeah.
So when you possibly work for possibly for financing, because that back then payment is just by online. There are no bank accounts and all that.
Yeah.
So you cannot approach a bank without a statement. But these are the mistake as business people do. So if you want to have access to finances, I would highly recommend like you have your money channeled to a bank, or yes, to a bank account. So the cash payment, the mobile payment, you'll not be able to access the loans. And this was the most challenging part, accessing financing. But again, partner comes in handy. Yeah. So if it were not for the partner who can now access the financing, so that at least would have been a big blow for us. But at least we had that. So another thing that for businesses to thrive, from my experience, you need partners who have what you do not have.
Okay.
Yes.
What are some of these things?
So some of these things are the marketing skills. Remember, I am an accountant.
Yeah.
Have you seen the accounting marketing?
You guys wanted to kind of kunyamaza,
Yes,
and
yes.
you know you're on the computer.
So you need to do a SWOT analysis for yourself. So
Yeah.
at a SWOT analysis, you will understand your strength, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your strength. Then once you have that, you know your strength, you know your weaknesses. Now look for a partner who has your weaknesses.
Okay.
Who has the weaknesses who has strength of the weaknesses that you have. So one of my weaknesses was the marketing aspect. Another weakness was financial accessibility as an individual. So when I'm going to look for a partner, I'm not looking for Julie because she's beautiful, because she's vocal. Does my business need vocal? Like my business needs the beauty. So you have to look at what you lack and your business needs it. Then that is how now you identify your partner.
Okay. Yes. So as the local, how do you market your products? Do you wait for clients? Because this is quite a beautiful shop, well situated. I mean, the location is quite convenient. Do you just wait, or how else do you market your products?
Personally, business-wise, we do paid marketing. Also, referrals has been working so well for us. Okay. Remember, we started back then in 2015.
Yeah.
So referrals and marketing. So we do paid adverts on social medias. Okay. And again, our website is a big deal because most of the walk-ins, they just Google. So they just Google for men's suits. Yeah. Men's suits in Nairobi, tuxedo suits. You will find us. Okay. Yeah. So being on Google with Google My Business or and our website. Okay. And knowing how now to use the keywords and all that. So that's the marketing aspect I'm talking. It's technical, but the marketing is not about placing your products. Yeah. You need to know the strategies, what are the keywords to use, when is your best time to do the posting, the adverts, how do you put the pictures on your website, on your socials. Yes.
Wow. Yeah. And now, you did not tell us, by the way, whether you are a mom or a wife or a single, because my next question lies there.
Okay.
So, are you a mom or?
Yes. I am a mom of one boy who is 5 years, and I'm married to my handsome husband.
Wow. Yes. Big up. Tell us, being a mom and a wife. Yes. How do you maneuver through all these? You are an entrepreneur, you're a wife, and you're a mom. You're tenikazi, all that is work, yes. So how do you balance?
So balancing, there is a verse in the Bible or some scriptures that says that a house or a home is built by a wise woman. Yeah. So what we need as women is wisdom. But then there's another aspect that I push on for, reading. Remember, I started business because I read a what?
Because you read an
I read an
article.
article.
Yeah.
So reading and getting the knowledge on, especially understanding, like understanding your spouse.
Yeah.
What do they like? What time can you spend with them more?
Yeah.
Then understand the business. When am I needed more? And the aspect of delegation, so that you don't do everything yourself. You'll be overwhelmed. The aspect of delegation, so that you'll have time for family. The aspect of business, you'll have time for business. Understanding your like my son is in PP2, so understanding he has to do homework. So these are the aspects that you need wisdom, and some wisdom you just get from God.
Yeah.
Other time you just have to work and read and yes, consult around and see how is the best approach to go about it.
Okay.
Yes.
But it hasn't been a problem.
I can't quite say it's a challenge.
Okay.
Yes.
And when starting such a business, what exactly do you need? What is needed of you by the government?
The government, you need to register. So the business should be a company, a partnership, or a registered business. You need to apply for license, business permit. There is the insurance, the fire. Yes, there is. You need to have the insurance. Fire insurance by the city council. You also need to have, if you have done some adverts outside your building, so that's another aspect that you need to comply. So they will guide you with your advert or your signage is here. This is what was required.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so far, how has the business been picking from the time you started? Have you seen any improvement, or is it still lagging just there?
I can again highlight from 2022. Remember, there were no weddings back then. So after COVID Saturdays, weddings started coming up. So people had postponed. So people did not have much time to go to tailors. So they wanted ready-made suits, they wanted ready-made blazers. In fact, up to date, that is how people are going. I know it's not good business for our tailors, but that's why now we are here to partner with some of the tailors.
Yeah.
You can have your suit ready-made and you can have them sold. That is when now we go to the manufacturing aspect. So business has been growing. It grows each day by day, but it will now take effort, and it will take, like the way I mentioned, partners now will bring more aspects in your business.
So tell me, I can see so many different suits here, and some of them are very unique, good quality. Where exactly do you get your suits?
We have different suppliers. The suppliers are in Turkey.
Okay.
So these are the people that supply to us.
Okay.
But we're thinking of moving to grow our business to our manufacturing parts, because we have identified that we have good tailors.
Okay.
So if you grow to a very niche, or a very get fabric that we can have very best tailors to tailor them, we wouldn't mind making them, because we are growing our economy.
Yes.
Definitely.
So for you, it's all about the fabrics, right?
Yes.
And now how good the tailor is.
Yes.
And at least with that, if you have a tailor and good fabrics, you can also be able to make custom made, right?
Yes.
Okay. So who are your biggest clients? Is it just the weddings? Because I've had you mention the weddings, or who exactly are your biggest clients?
One of our biggest clients is wedding. So also we deal with MCs. So MCs, they wear different outfits for various events.
Yeah.
So MCs also is our biggest client. Also lawyers. Lawyers feed, and when they're almost going to bed, they're in a suit. Wow.
So lawyers,
MCs, weddings, and now the corporate people.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so lawyers, you know now where to go and get your suits. If you didn't know where to go and get your suits, here is the place. The local is the place. So guys, as you can see, this is such a beautiful shop with different things, and you don't only sell blazers and suits. What exactly do you sell? from the outlook of the shop, maybe some people will not be able to see everything.
Okay.
Mention to us.
So we sell men clothing. That is what we do. So men clothing, it's from socks to trouser to vest to shirts. So we have both formal and casual look. So if you're looking for a leather jacket, we have quite a collection here of leather jackets.
Wow.
So if you're looking for a casual blazers, we have casual blazers as well. Casual shirts, jeans, khakis. It's just that suits are our flagship products.
Okay.
So you will find most of our product are suits. However, you will find the rest of the things if you're looking for them.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Your story is one quite interesting story, and I know so many people would want to know. Did you just start from this a shop? We've heard you say that you started it as just asking from where you were working from.
Yes.
How long did it take for it to be a shop?
The shop came up the other day,
Okay.
last year.
Okay.
So since 2015, we have been having storage area. So we bring product, we store them,
Okay.
and we market them.
Okay.
The major reason we came physically is for weddings.
Okay.
So wedding people, the groom and the groomsmen, guess who will be accompanying them? Take a guess. Lady.
A lady.
What did I tell you ladies do with
Yeah.
colors?
Yeah.
They are so specific
True.
with colors.
Yeah.
So I have a wedding. I want my theme to be, let's say, blue.
Yeah.
There are various shades of blue.
Yeah.
So I cannot just buy online through the website this shade of blue.
Yeah.
I have to come physically and say, hey, by the way, this is the blue that I'm looking for.
Okay.
So weddings, big up. Thank you for bringing us physically, and that
Okay.
is where we are here at
Okay.
Westlands, Bandari Plaza M1.
So, transact from the book now.
Yes, so out there is so much that you can learn on which business to do, where to do it. Don't just look at the local and say, the local in Westlands and they're making businesses, I'm going to open my shop there.
Yeah.
So look at your niche, who are your market niche, who are you targeting, so market research, and the biggest of them all, partnership. Partnership for us is a big thing.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, you will look for partners out there when you're going to manufacturing way. You will not go to manufacturing just us.
Yeah.
We'll have partners coming in.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you so much. Your story is beautiful and it's motivating because I know there's so many women out there who have an idea of what they want, but they feel like they have so little to start with.
Yes.
Or they're scared. Sometimes we say it's the the fear of the unknown.
Yes.
They do not know how to start or where to start from or whether they even have enough. But as you've said, there's something that there's information out there,
Yes.
and the problem is not knowing that you do not know.
Yes.
That's a good one. Not knowing that you do not know. But the moment you know that you don't know,
Yes.
you go out there to reach out for information and get to understand what you can do. Thank you so much. So guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And make sure if you have a wedding, come on guys, now we have a shop. The local will sort you out from chini mpaka juu. Guys, do not waste your time going anywhere else. I can tell you for sure this is quality stuff. I have looked around na approve for sure. I'm not just saying it for the sake of saying it.
Maybe to add on that, they can just look at them by themselves from our website.
Yeah.
So our website is the local. The local is one word.
Okay.
So you write there, then you write LOCO.
Okay.
Double C.
I think we can also put it down.
Yes. So if you Google thelocal.com, you will be able to see the product.
Everything.
Yes. Even the description, the pricing.
Okay.
You'll walk here to the shop knowing I'm coming to buy for a blazer that is 4,000 or 4,500.
Yeah.
So you will come without knowing what you're coming for.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you've heard it guys. And ladies, you can bring your men here. Bring them. Kuja wabaye kitu, surprise them. Acha usiwabaye belt peke yake ama socks.
Gift vouchers we have.
Gift vouchers?
Yes.
Wonderful. So guys, do not waste your time. Come to the local, pay them a visit. make sure that you also recommend them. These guys are amazing. The customer service here is top notch. So thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. Thank you so much for your comments, your shares, your likes, everything. I really appreciate. So guys, without further ado, I want to say thank you so much, and make sure you check out their page on Instagram. We're going to put it down there, as well as their page on their website. Thank you so much, and from us, it's a goodbye.
Bye bye. All the best.